to episode 105 of Off the Chest of Timothy Regal.
Take two.
Take two. I've been legally told that I cannot tell you why we had to restart this podcast, according to Alex McCarthy.
The legal expert for the podcast, by the way.
But welcome to the official AEW podcast.
What?
You told me we were the official AEW podcast.
I said AWA podcast.
I thought you said AEW.
No.
So Kenny Omega's not coming on the show.
No.
The Young Bucks aren't coming on the show.
No.
Cody?
Who?
Cody?
No.
Brandy?
You want some?
I mean, no, Brandy. I definitely want some Brandy.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
You
god
walked.
Damn it! I walked right into
you
that.
You walked right into it,
I
Alex.
walked right into that motherfucker.
But she's not going to be on the podcast either.
Correct.
Dude, I thought you told me we were the official AEW podcast.
I don't think you listen when I talk.
You said AWA?
Yeah.
So Nick Bockwinkel's going to be on the show?
Nick Bockwinkel's dead.
That doesn't stop Dusty.
True. Yeah, I can't do. I can't get Nick Bockwinkel here.
How hard would that seems like I don't know if anybody. I've never heard anybody do a Nick Bockwinkel impression. You know that?
Yeah.
Like you hear people do Dusty. You hear people do Brain. You know you'll.
Nobody really does a good Brain either.
Well, you'll hear people do.
Brain is more about what you say than how you say it.
You'll hear people do Gorilla everyone. I've heard people do Gorilla, or obviously JR. Nobody in the world.
I don't think anybody's JR is good either.
Nobody.
I don't think anybody's JR sounds like JR.
You don't think Bruce is good?
No, I don't. I think it's one of his worst impressions.
I
don't think JR sounds like that.
Have you ever heard Zach's?
Zach who?
Zach Davison, former SC Oregon announcer?
No.
Zach actually could do a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Ed Ferrara does a pretty good one. Jesus. Oklahoma here, folks. I'm the WCW Cruiserweight Champion. How did that become a thing?
Bro.
But
that was your bro, wasn't it?
I mean, I guess it was. Don't say that word. If you say it 3 times, it's like Beetlejuice. He'll show up. You already said it twice.
Bro.
Oh
God.
Alex, it's great to see you, bro. I'm happy you summoned me this week.
Oh, God.
I've got some big news about my show, Truth with Consequences, on Westwood 1 with myself and Matt Kuhn. We just did our highest rated episode ever where we debated the use of the term mark.
You're a mark, Vince.
No, I'm not a mark. I work in the business, bro. I tell the marks what they want to know, bro.
But if the companies that you work for lose more money than you make, then you're a mark.
No company that I worked for ever lost any money because of me. I made Vince McMahon millions of dollars, and WCW went under because of Time Warner and AOL. It had nothing to do with me, bro. It was all Bischoff's fault, bro.
I'm not talking to you.
Alex, you summoned me here. I don't know why you don't want to talk to me, bro. I'm here to help you get this podcast over, bro.
You're gonna help me get over a cliff, Vince, is what you're gonna do.
It's a swerve, bro. We're gonna get you out of here, and I'm gonna be Regal's new co-host, bro.
Okay.
No, we
That's
can't.
Fine.
I just remembered I can't do that.
Nope, I'm good with that.
I've got to go.
Yep, I'm good.
I gotta go. See you later.
Nope.
What did you do? Vince tried to fire you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he didn't want to say it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
See, you summon him here, and then you make fun of him, and then I get an angry email.
Yeah, from an angry email from who?
From Vince.
You have an email address?
Yeah.
Oh.
He has my email. He emails me, and then he tells me.
Does he email you ideas for SCW Pro?
He emails me ideas for SCW Pro. He emails me ideas for the podcast.
I think we should do an entire episode of Vince's ideas for SCW Pro.
That actually sounds like an excellent idea. Bro! Alex, I was outside, bro. I just heard you, bro. In a couple weeks, I'll come back on the show and we'll do a whole episode with me and you.
That's not what I want.
Talking about SCW. I'll book.
That's not what I said.
I'll lay out a year of booking for SCW Pro. I'm way better than those other guys you got in charge, bro.
That's not what I
wanted.
wanted.
I gotta go.
That's not what I asked for.
I gotta go do a show on the Realm Network. Vince Russo's the brand. You can subscribe for $2 a month, bro.
Nobody wants to do that.
Dude, is he? Are we sure he's gone?
I don't know. I don't know about anything anymore.
I think he's getting into a 72 Impala out there and driving away. So I think we're okay.
Okay. I need to get a freaking parking lot at my house.
All these people you get coming in and out of here, man. I mean,
better locks too.
I mean, Dusty just kind of evaporates out of nowhere.
Yeah. So does Rick, ironically.
That's the weird thing. I don't know how, but Rick does it too.
Yeah.
Oh man. We'll have to see if we can figure out the science of how Rick shows up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he's got a time. Maybe he's got a broken Matt's teleporter.
Could be.
But we should probably, I'm still upset about the fact that we're not the official AEW podcast. I really, really thought that was what you had said to me in the text.
Yeah, no, AWA.
Oh damn! But we should.
Yeah, this Dale Gagner emailed me.
Alex.
What?
Yeah, about that.
What?
That's he's not really a Ganya.
What?
No.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
And all the doinks that he booked, and all the Golga and the Super Dolphin and all those guys.
What?
That really wasn't Super Dolphin from Japan.
It wasn't?
No, that really wasn't Doink.
What?
No, it was actually Colt Cabana.
I mean, Colt's still pretty good.
I mean, that was pretty cool, but CM Punk was a Doink.
What?
Yes. CM Punk was a Doink for Dale Gagner. Surprised you didn't know that.
Now he's just a clown.
CM Punk's a clown, all right. Fuck CM Punk.
Wow, Regal.
But no, I'm still excited, even though we're not the official AEW podcast. I suppose we should talk about. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We got the big AEW Double or Nothing pool party.
You know what I hated about that?
Nobody went into the pool.
Exactly.
Well, it was also like 40 degrees.
Who gives a shit?
I kind of think that I wonder. It's like did they book a pool party and not have anybody go into the pool just to kind of swerve everybody? Because when you
don't say that word.
I didn't say BRO. I said swerve. You can say swerve.
Okay.
You just can't say BRO.
You can't say swerve, bro.
That's one. But here's the thing. You book this pool party, and then you don't have anybody go into the pool. That way, everybody's expecting somebody to go in the pool, but they don't go in the pool. So it's an SWERVE, BRO.
You know who I thought might have been there?
Who?
Broken Matt Hardy.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause he's broken.
Wow.
Get it?
No, he was backstage at WWE.
Oh, was he?
See, maybe we can like reverse the polarity of that. I got an idea.
What?
I'm gonna call it Exorcist, and we're gonna exorcise McCarthy at Del Square Gardens so that when we say bro, it doesn't cause Vince to come. It causes Matt Riddle to come.
Oh, that'd be cool. Can you do a Matt Riddle impression?
Bruh. It's just
bro. What's up, bro?
What's up,
Matt
bro?
Riddle.
My Matt Riddle sounds an awful lot like my Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah.
No, so yeah. So first thing was there was a pool and nobody went into it, which I know upset Alex and I'm sure upset Vince McMahon watching at home in Stanford.
Vince McMahon did not watch that press conference. You think he watched it?
Well, he was Googling.
That's true.
So, no, nobody went into the pool, but we got some things we're excited about. Sunny Kiss, who me and you've seen on Capital Wrestling.
Yep.
Where we've watched some of our Black and Brave guys wrestle. For those, if there's anybody out there that watched that press conference that maybe like Sunny, there's a few people there that you may not know. Sunny Kiss, a hell of a talent.
Absolutely.
I will actually tell the story. I heard Sunny Kiss in an interview on a podcast like 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm like, is this like a gimmick or what's it?
No, that's just Sunny.
And I hadn't seen him work.
Yeah.
So then I watched him work, and I'm like, okay, so this is legit, and this kid's actually a hell of a worker. If you watched the last season of Lucha Underground, which I don't think anyone actually did, he was on there. They gave him some weird name. I cannot remember it.
Like Exolicious or something?
Exolicious, I think, is what he was called. Basically doing the same thing he always does. But,
right.
They did that.
Remind me to ask you something. Well, I'll just ask you. Are they having him compete in the women's division?
I don't think so.
I thought I had read something.
I hope not, because I think you're as great as we're doing with AEW being diversified, which is a company that obviously with the people in charge that is something they very much care about. I think having Sunny Kiss compete in the women's division is definitely something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And Sunny's, I mean, that dude's jacked.
Yeah.
He's
in great shape.
He's in great shape, and cuts a hell of a promo.
Mm-hmm.
We did get. Did you see MJF making fun of Conrad some more?
Yes.
I actually said we need MJF in a Conrad Thompson podcast. Like, that should be the official AEW podcast, actually. Conrad and MJF hosting. We saw Excalibur, so I'm kind of taking it at this point that the commentary team will be Excalibur and Alex Marvez.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which kind of leads me again to what, if any, official role does Conrad have?
Yeah.
Is he going to be like a Mean Gene type? Is he going to be... Because we've seen... it sounds like Sean Mooney is going to be involved.
Really?
Possibly.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, there was rumors Sean Mooney is going to be involved because he's going to be in. He's the official host for Starcast, too.
Really?
So
okay.
He's going to be the official host for Starcast 2 on Fight. So they've already announced that. So I'm guessing he will be in a backstage interview role at Double or Nothing again. I'm kind of interested to see where they're going to go as far as, like, backstage. Because at All In, we had Alicia Tout, who is obviously contracted to Impact Wrestling.
She is?
Yeah.
Since when?
She's
never on their TV.
She does all their web stuff.
Okay.
And she hosts their Twitch channel.
All right.
They've had her doing, like, pre and post shows. If you actually tune in...
I have seen that, but I didn't realize she was under contract.
Well,
they have some other girl do the...
I don't know, and again, I always wonder what is the Impact contract status in general right now.
Right.
Because Phoenix and Penta are still in Impact, but...
And Court Bauer is tweeting that Phoenix and Penta are going to stay in MLW throughout 2019. He's like, it's 2019, think differently. So, I'm going to ask you what you think about this. What do you think about this whole thing with people being allowed to work for AEW and Impact and MLW? Because I probably have an unpopular opinion.
I'm gonna guess your opinion is gonna be different from mine. I don't mind it. I think especially for Impact and for MLW, it helps them. more than it'll help AEW.
I agree with that.
Because AEW is going to get over on Kenny and the Bucks and Jericho, and then, as I think people, more eyes that may not be watching Impact, may not be watching MLW, get to see guys like MJF, like the Lucha Bros. I think they're going to get into those acts. I mean, I've obviously, and I was a day one Lucha Underground fan, so Pentagon, Phoenix, those guys, I love them all. And I think as time goes, I think they're going to get more over with AEW. So if they're able to still work Impact tapings and still work MLW tapings, that's going to help Impact and MLW. I'm guessing your opinion is different from mine.
My opinion is AEW should be signing people to full-time contracts. It's the liberal in me that's saying, like, it's not a bragging point that nobody wants to pay anybody a full-time wage, so they can work everywhere. And I think it's bad for the market in the long run. And so you have, the Penta and Phoenix, they're working for AEW, they're working for MLW, they're working for Impact. They're having, like, a threesome with these promotions. And it's like, it's too much. It's too much. I mean, it's oversaturated. It's going to oversaturate the market. And the other thing is there are other guys out there. To me, it's lazy. Go find stars. Go make stars. Do what AAW is doing with Fight for the Future. Go make new talents. I don't want to see everybody in the same promotions.
Here's the thing about exclusive contracts. Exclusive contracts, to me, only work if you're going to go out and do house shows.
Well, and I think I would like to see AEW do house shows, too.
I think as things go on, that will be in the cards, but I don't think they're going to go out and do house shows right away. Also, you have to remember, 2019 may be different from 2020, because the earliest we're going to get AEW weekly TV is going to be October.
Yeah.
So right now in 2019, where
That's
you
true.
are only your show is May 25th.
Yep.
And then the current scuttle, the current rumor and innuendo is that allegedly that there is going to be a show Labor Day weekend, which of course would be the 1-year anniversary of All In, and there's been rumors it's going to be called All In 2. I've seen rumors that it's going to be called All Out.
They did trademark that.
They did trademark All Out, which would mean an All Out would essentially be All Out as in the All Out start of the promotion. The All Out start of All Elite Wrestling. I think it's going to be really interesting to see, what the timetable is between now and May.
Yeah.
Because you've got, and I'll kind of run those down in a minute, you've got a few matches that we basically know at this point for Double or Nothing. You've got a few more guys slotted in talent roster that you don't have spots for yet. And then you have 3 more months where we'll probably see a name or two pop up. And I just say this, it's 3 months to May 25th. The wrestling landscape can change in 3 months.
True.
Things can happen in 3 months that may change some things.
Yeah.
And then between...
Do you think AEW will be doing house shows? I don't think to start. I mean, maybe.
I think AEW will be primarily a TV company, and I think, and this goes back to, and I always go back to 2003, 2004, 2005, when in the early days of TNA wrestling,
I don't think you can compare AEW to TNA wrestling, but
it's AEW's on a much bigger level than TNA, and I think I think the wrestling landscape as a whole has changed since then.
Yeah.
With the advent of streaming technology and things like that. Your audience is bigger and broader and completely different from 2000, from when TNA launched.
Mm-hmm.
But you could, guys would work TNA and as TV and then go out on the weekends and go to your local independent feds and get a good chunk of change because, hey, I'm on Impact Wrestling every week, i.e. Abyss working almost as a regular for NWA No Limits Wrestling.
Yeah.
And the idea, especially for a lot of the NWA promoters at the time, was we can essentially use Impact as our TV and then bring in the guys that are on Impact.
Yeah.
And thankfully, Impact was in Nashville, so there were, at least, especially for, this part of the country, a lot of guys that were located in this area.
Yeah. So
you could get them to drive to shows. And that caused, hey, I'm on Impact, so I can get $300-$400 a booking, which, and again, the independent wrestling business has definitely changed since then.
Yeah,
we can get $300-$400 a booking here and go out and do this on the weekends and make, decent money doing this. Yeah. The indies have changed now. I don't think I could get any of those guys for any guy at that level for $300-$400. No. But, so I don't think AEW is going to do house shows right away. I think they're going to do TV. I think they're going to do pay-per-views. And I think they're going to allow their talent to go out. And again, whether it's MLW, whether it's Impact, whether it's, your bigger indie feds, which obviously you've got to... the guys that are in AEW that are on PWG, they're not going to get pulled off PWG if Excalibur's the commentator.
No, I'm not, yeah, I don't have a problem with PWG, but you're going to be on 3 different fucking TV shows. MLW and Impact already have enough crossover as it is.
I don't necessarily see a problem with that, but we'll see how things go with it when it gets going. That could be completely different. I think what you're looking at with that is the other thing that's going to become interesting, and we all kind of had a little thing this weekend of what if an AEW contracted guy goes out, works an indie show, gets an injury, and he's out for 9 months.
Yeah.
Which, thankfully, did not happen this weekend. For those, again, not in the know, Ray Phoenix was working for AAW at their show in Austin, Texas. I believe when he was doing his springboard type maneuver, the ropes were a little loose and he slipped and took a very nasty landing. They had to quickly took the finish home. They actually wheeled him out on a stretcher. Thankfully, he is okay. Just a close call. But thankfully he's going to be fine. But that could have been really, really disastrous if it would have been some type of a major injury for him. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting question there too. Is what if is AEW going to want their talent going out doing these indie shots?
Yeah,
where they could possibly get an injury.
Right. That's gonna be the issue. That's gonna be the interesting thing moving forward, and sort of selfishly and greedily, I want to see more talent, a variety of talent. There's talent in Mexico. There's talent in the Midwest. There's talent in the UK. There's talent in Japan.
Well, they just announced a deal with AAA.
Yeah.
Which, again, is interesting because AAA has to deal with Impact Wrestling. They're bringing... You
don't think Don Callis is cooperating with his best friend, Kenny Omega?
Oh, exactly. Absolutely. Impact and All Elite, I think, have some form of at least an agreement. At least, maybe not working together, but They're going to be friendly.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see... Obviously, we're going to have Shima and the guys from OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment. There's been a debate online. A lot of people... I did not realize... Maybe this is just my generational gap. I didn't realize Oriental is viewed by some as a racist term now.
Margaret.
What?
Can you come here?
What?
Is Oriental a racist term?
Depends on what you're talking
Because
about.
apparently some people don't like the fact that OWE, who All Elite Wrestling is working with, is named or is OWE for Oriental Wrestling Entertainment. Apparently in America that is viewed...
Okay. OWE, who runs it?
Shima. It is a wrestling organization based out of Hong Kong, China.
Okay. Is it run...
Yes.
Hong Kong is very white.
No,
in
it is.
China.
It is ran by people of Asian descent.
Okay, then taking back the term. That's different.
Okay, so no, and if you've noticed on the AEW press releases, that they only use the OWE abbreviation. They do not call it Oriental Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah.
But no, I'm super excited about that match. I'm guessing we're gonna get Shima, T-Hawk, and probably one of their younger talents that they want to showcase, taking on SCU.
Naomi Yoshimura.
I don't think.
Rekka.
Rekka's going back and forth. So I would love, dude. Trust me. I would flip. My brain would explode if Rekka Hang and Naomi Yoshimura got to be a part of All Elite Wrestling, and
yeah.
I love those two kids. We thankfully had the fortune of getting to meet them, get to know them a little bit when they were here for the one weekend in the Midwest, and I absolutely loved the energy, just everything about those two. And Rekka is a guy who I think has amazing potential. Both of them do.
Yeah.
Rekka working for OWE, so there is definitely a possibility there. But no, I think they're going to want to showcase the style that OWE has, so I think it's going to be Shima, maybe not even T-Hawk. They may do Shima with two of the acrobat kids that they trained.
Yeah, I can see that.
To kind of showcase that OWE style. And then you have, essentially, your president of talent relations and one of your main agents are wrestling in that match, so they can essentially agent it as the match is going.
Right.
And Shima and Christopher Daniels are friends from years upon years ago in Dragon Gate.
Nobody cares, do they?
What?
Nobody cares.
What?
Just turns the dryer on, making all kinds of noise out there. Does anybody care? All the people that cared stopped listening a long time ago.
No, people care.
Nobody cares. Do people complain?
John G's just going to complain about it on Twitter.
I was waiting to turn on the dryer until after we were done recording. My wife has come in and turned on the dryer.
It's okay. Sorry, folks. But John G will complain about it on... John G is too busy doing Tommy right now, so...
Yeah.
Maybe
are you gonna go with us?
I gotta work all next weekend, unfortunately.
Every night?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I can't go, so... I really wish I could. Now, our buddy John G... member of the Slam Fam Wrestling Network, John G is doing
Kinda. He's like the estranged uncle now.
Yeah, since you guys haven't done a show in a while. But,
we're not doing shows anymore.
He's doing Tommy.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
He's not Tommy.
No.
Unfortunately. He's not blind, so I don't know if... Can he play Tommy since he's not blind?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Hey, Margaret?
What?
Could John G play Tommy since he's not blind? Margaret is walking away, for those of you who have not figured that out.
I mean, they could probably guess.
Margaret did not glorify that one with a response.
Tired of all y'all.
What did I do?
Well, do we need to... No.
Yes, please tell me what did I do.
We haven't done an off the relationship episode in a while.
The relationship is fine.
Now it's off. That would be off the marriage.
Yeah.
Timothy Regal marriage counselor. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
That would
in my experience.
Yeah, I have none. That would be the worst idea ever. But no, I'm excited. I mean, like I said, nothing in the press conference overly surprised me. Can we talk about how amazingly awesome and just so happy Smiley Kylie, our Midwestern girl.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's anybody out there that didn't just instantly fall in love with that smile and and folks, I can tell you that persona it's not a gimmick. That is 100% who Kylie Ray.
Oh, don't kayfabe the people. She's a bitch. I'm kidding.
Totally kidding. Totally kidding.
I'm kidding.
That is terrible.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. They know I'm kidding.
No. Kylie is one of the most genuinely awesome, fun. Everything about that girl is absolutely like what you saw that press conference, what you see when she comes to the ring is 100% legit, and I am so happy for her. And I will tell you one thing, girl looked damn good in a dress.
Yeah,
she's like, she made a fun of it. I bought a dress for this. I don't really wear a dress, but I bought a dress for this, and it's too cold. And the crowd cheered her on and got her to take the coat off, and she was definitely rocking the dress. She looked all the way alive, as Uncle Rick would say.
What?
Rick would say she was looking all the way alive.
You're weird.
But we got Tokyo Joshi Pro gonna be involved. We got Aja Kong.
Yeah.
Is coming back to the United States. And for those of you who don't know, Aja Kong, if you remember from her days from the brief, she was the final WWF Women's Champion of that lineage of the belt.
Yeah.
Or no, Alundra Blaze won it back and then dumped it in a trash can. So,
yep.
But she was WWF Women's Champion for a few months. She, of course, one of the people behind running Tokyo Joshi Pro.
Yeah.
And she's going to be involved in Double or Nothing. Oh God, what was her name? The female who came out and confronted Kylie.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose, who I did not realize and I've seen this young lady work before. I did not even realize she was transgendered.
Yeah.
But she is. They call her the American Kaiju in Japan. She is a girl who basically beats the holy hell out of you. And I'm looking forward to that. But obviously, and the whole time I'm sitting there and I'm watching this.
Yeah.
And we're going through everything. You know, we go through the Penta. What did you think of Chucky T and Trent Beretta coming out as cosplaying as Scott Hall?
I thought they were the American males. American males.
Apparently, New Japan not happy
about best friends.
Trent apparently had a verbal agreement to stay and reneged. So yeah, Trent was not officially under a contract, but apparently Trent had given them a verbal agreement to stay in New Japan and essentially reneged on that deal. So yeah, a little bit of unhappiness there for New Japan.
Sure.
But no, Trent and Chuck we got, which we kind of knew it had come out during the.
I don't think I had seen the buttons about best friends.
It had come out during the like right as the new beginning USA tour was starting. That this was going to be the final weekend for Best Friends that they were finishing up, and I think that there being a little bit of heat on them for that may have been the reason, because our buddy Doug Ritter was at the final the Nashville show, the last night of the tour, and I asked him, and surprisingly, he said that they did not give the Best Friends the ring for any type of a salute to the crowd or anything like that, which has always kind of been the tradition that even if they don't give him a speech, if somebody's leaving the promotion, like when Gallows and Anderson left, they gave them the ring at Korakuen, to kind of say goodbye. They gave the ring to the War Raiders, when the War Raiders fulfilled their last, Ricochet, when he fulfilled his last booking. No, they did not give them any of that, so I believe there may have been a little heat there.
Dang.
Then, of course, I'm sitting there the entire press conference. You know it's coming.
CM Punk.
No.
So easy. You're
why?
So easy. You're
why
so
do you?
easy.
Why do you even want that?
I don't. I just want to get a reaction out of you.
And it works every goddamn time.
It works every goddamn time.
Because fuck CM Punk.
Dang, Regal.
But
Come
back
on,
to
Regal.
back to what I was talking about.
Come on, Regal.
I'm sitting there the entire Conrad. I'm sitting there the entire press conference, and I'm like, I know it's coming, but it's like they're gonna make us wait till the very end, and then sure enough, you get this shot of the phone counting down to 0, and then I felt like they kind of spoiled it, even though we knew what it was with the Smash Bros.
I mean, it was fucking. How is it not spoiled with the phone?
Well, the phone spoiled. We knew it was coming the whole time, but the Smash Bros. A new player has entered the battlefield.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, it looks like Kenny Omega's entrance music is copyrighted by New Japan.
Yeah.
Because he came out to the Warriors Cry song from Being the Elite. We did not get the the Cleaner theme, so that'll be a little odd not to hear the Cleaner theme for Kenny Omega anymore. But
so he's coming out to a dirty version of it now.
Why? But now Kenny comes out. He talks about the one interesting quote is that the story in Japan had to end.
Yeah.
So take that for what it is. And then, of course, we got the sounds of Judas, and here comes Chris Jericho in his overage rock star gimmick that he's wearing now. Big pull apart. Obviously, Alpha versus Omega 2, May 25th, Double or Nothing. That makes the most amount of sense. I mean, essentially, you built it in the first match at the Tokyo Dome. Essentially, you did it at All In when Jericho came out and attacked Kenny in the Pentagon outfit.
Yeah.
And of course did the I'll See You on the Jericho Cruise, which they did the 6-man on the Jericho Cruise. But this is a match that has a built-in audience. A lot of people remember it.
What's the 6-man on the Jericho Cruise?
The Bucks of Jericho versus Kenny, Marty, and Hangman.
Oh, okay.
Really fun match.
You were on the Jericho Cruise?
No, I watched it.
Oh.
You
ever been on a cruise?
No, I have not.
Me either.
But it makes sense to do that match for Double or Nothing because it's a built-in feud. People know about it. It's an issue. These guys had an amazing match at Wrestle Kingdom last year. So there's that match. The Lucha Brothers attacked the Young Bucks, which, of course, I said that was the match I wanted it All In.
Yeah.
Was Lucha Brothers. I mean, I loved getting Kenny versus Pentagon because that was a match that, at that time, we didn't think we could see anywhere else.
Yeah.
But we got Kenny versus the Pentagon and Phoenix going up against the Bucks. Thankfully, Phoenix is okay. You're gonna have Pac versus Pac, aka Neville, who was there live via satellite camera phone.
Yeah.
Live via satellite, but it's in the aspect ratio of camera phone.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
Funny.
Like you couldn't have turned the phone sideways before you started your promo, Pac.
Yeah. Well, nobody does that anymore.
But yeah, Hangman and Pac, which is a match that's going to showcase both of those guys. That's going to be an amazing match. The SCU versus the OWE talent, which again you'll have showcasing the athleticism and style of OWE, and then you'll get 8 guys in there, leaders that can handle that can get them through the match. We other than Kylie and Nyla, we didn't get any other women kind of announced. So
Aja Kong and
Aja Kong. So you have Britt Baker, you have Aja Kong, you have the other. There was another young lady from Tokyo Joshi Pro whose name I can't remember. So and I'm maybe 2 women's matches you'll get on the show, but you've still got like Maxwell Jacob Friedman out there. You've still got Joey Janela if he's able to come back.
And Penelope.
We got Penelope Ford.
Have you seen that?
Huh?
Have you seen that?
What?
Penelope. Oh my God, Regal, you live under a fucking rock.
What is Penelope?
Hold on. You gotta watch this. I'm sorry, folks.
Have you seen the Being the Elites lately with Joey Janela? No. Where he's doing magic tricks and they've just got him doing random stuff?
No, watch this.
What will Joey do next? What?
And of course, the perfect caption from Joey. Tell me he didn't just say Penelope.
How does Booker T not know how to say Penelope? How have I not seen that yet?
I'm not sure. That's a couple days old. I'm not sure which one is Penelope. Oh,
Booker!
God,
he's terrible at everything except for wrestling.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I love Booker T, man. I was the biggest Booker T fan in the world back in the day. I think King Booker is honestly one of the best runs anybody's ever had.
God,
but
yeah. Penelope. Not sure which one is Penelope.
Doesn't. And he runs an independent wrestling company. That's what's the other part that's crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't know which one is Penelope.
He runs an independent wrestling show, Reality of Wrestling. You'd think he would know who. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Penelope. That's
Yup.
Penelope, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Penelope. I used to be able to do a Booker impression. Five-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Now can you dig that, sucker?
That was not good. You know actually does a really good Booker impression?
Sean
Morrow. Yes. Sean Morrow actually does a great Booker T impression.
Why does that not surprise me?
Sean Morrow loves Booker T.
Really?
Almost as much as Crotch loves Spanky.
Really?
Nobody loves anybody as much as Crotch loves Brian Kendrick.
God damn it.
Bruce Brawls and Brave, the Brian Kendrick Appreciation Podcast.
Right.
According to Crotch. There is something else I want to talk about, Alex. And that is people online.
Oh boy, here we go.
Who claim that AEW is just a t-shirt company.
Oh, God, thank you for reminding me about that.
Because they haven't had a show yet. Okay, so here's the thing. Somebody made a meme, and I think it's like the Lisa Simpson in front of a board where it says,
yep.
Until AEW runs a show, they're just a t-shirt company. Okay, t-shirt companies aren't ran by billion-dollar NFL team owners. T-shirt companies don't hire the best free agents in the business to be on your wrestling show. T-shirt companies don't get 15,000 pre-sale code requests in 24 hours. T-shirt companies don't sell out the MGM Grand in 10 minutes, which this show is going to do. T-shirt companies don't do that. Are they making t-shirts? Yes. Why? Because there's a demand for them from wrestling fans. And because they're going to make money. I already own one. I will probably own more very soon because they've put out a new Kenny Omega t-shirt, a new Young Bucks t-shirt. A friend of the podcast, a friend of mine who went to All In with me, Jason Thomas, him and his wife actually drove to Chicago yesterday and went to the Pro Wrestling Tees store to pick up the new AEW merchandise.
Nice.
So, yes, if they can make a little bit of money, and a little bit of money because they are working with Pro Wrestling Tees, so Pro Wrestling Tees is getting a cut, AEW is getting cut, it doesn't even begin to cover the financial costs that they're probably currently incurring. Because trust me, it wasn't free to do a pool party at the MGM Grand.
Right.
People that say it's just a t-shirt company are either A, just doing it to try to be cool, and try to be, I'm edgy, and yeah, hating on AEW doesn't make you edgy. Or they're WWE apologist fans, which there is a sect of those on social media, who WWE is the best, and it's been proven, and nothing will ever be as cool as WWE because I've watched WWE my whole life, and I love John Cena, and I love Randy Orton, and I love Hulk Hogan, and it just annoys me. This is why we can't have nice things, kids. Because somebody comes out here and tries to do something cool, and y'all don't let them do it because you want to try to be edgy and cool and ruin a good thing. AEW is more than just a t-shirt company. But speaking of t-shirt companies, Alex, who is a t-shirt company?
Slam Fam Wrestling Network.
T-Public is a t-shirt company.
They are.
Where you can get your Slam Fam Wrestling merchandise.
Yep.
Where is that address at, Alex?
It is tpublic.com/user/Slam Fam Wrestling Network.
Or just find the Slam Fam on social media and there's a link. That's probably easier to do. But go to our t-shirt store. We've got t-shirts for Off the Chest of Timothy Regal, for the Puro Regal podcast. We've got a t-shirt for the Art Donovan School of Broadcast Journalism.
And by the time you listen to this podcast, we will have We Are Just a T-shirt company.
We are just a t-shirt company. So, the Slam Fam Wrestling Network is a t-shirt company, so go get our t-shirts at T-Public.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
so, SCW Pro the other night, huh?
Yeah, man. We were going to start out with that.
We
and
were.
Then the conversation got weird.
It did.
We'll just say that. No, SCW Pro, man. Friday night, we were up in Iowa City. The house that the Hawkamaniacs built at this point.
Yeah.
I just call it the house that Steve Manners built, but, now that Pat Egger's there, we gotta, I guess, call it the house that the Hawkamaniacs built.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just absolutely incredible show from top to bottom, man. I mean, I posted on my social media yesterday after getting about 4 hours
What do you
of sleep.
think, the Just in red or the R in red?
The Just. I like.
Okay.
Or both.
No, I wanted the other.
I would say the R, actually, now that I think about it.
We are just a t-shirt company.
Yes. But no, we, they interrupted me now, I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
No,
Hawkamania.
the crowd in Iowa City Friday night, man. I posted on my social media. I had about 4 hours of sleep before I had to get up to go to work last night because I got home last night and Friday night, I was just way too amped to even attempt to go to sleep. The fans that showed up Friday night absolutely killed it, gave so much energy. I cannot put it out there how much thank you to everybody if you're listening to this, if you showed up. And if you didn't, why didn't you? If you're, and I've said this before, if you're an SCB fan, you only go to Walcott or you only go to Dubuque, you're really missing out because all three shows all three venues, you get a little something different.
Absolutely.
And I think in Iowa City, it's really becoming that tight knit, the closeness of being in that bar type setting.
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel like even for us, I think the energy is different as a commentator because we're literally sitting right there in front of the on the level with the ring.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. Obviously, almost every show at Hawkamania, I end up having to dive out of the way at some point.
Yeah.
Jossie stole my high five from Steve Manders. Did you see that?
Yeah. Are you gonna get over that?
Well, Jossie's already mean to me on social media.
That's true.
I mean, I'm pretty mean to him on social media too.
Yeah, you deserve it.
But yeah, I went to high five Steve Manders and Jossie punched him in the mouth.
Yeah.
I was not happy. I was not happy about that.
Shit happens.
He also knocked over my water.
Oh my god.
But
Kill me, Regal.
What?
Kill me.
Knocked over my water, man.
Yeah.
Who does that? But excellent main event. The Hawkamaniacs retaining the SCW tag team titles.
Yeah.
It looked bleak there for a minute. I thought JT and Jossie were going to become 4-time tag team champions, but it was not to be. The Hawkamaniacs prevailed, and that crowd was loving every minute of it. An absolutely amazing match. Travis Titan making Mason Beck tap out to the Titan's Cross. What do you think about Mason Beck saying that Mason Beck told Merrick Brave he wasn't the guy in the hood?
Do you really believe that?
I mean, I don't know. Mason Beck made a good point. He said, you know me.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna attack somebody, I'm not gonna hide.
That's true.
Mason Beck has never been one. If he wants to attack somebody, he'll do it straight to their face.
Right.
So, I don't trust Mason Beck. I think he had a vendetta against the Shug because he lost the SCW title, so he could be full of crap.
Yeah, that's true.
It's an interesting point.
It is an interesting point.
But yeah, then he gets defeated by Travis Titan. I mean, I would not want to be in the way of Mason Beck the next time he shows up in SCW. Then we had Joesa, Robin Steele, Dion Roosman. They challenged Connor Braxton to find a couple tag team partners.
Mm-hmm.
He found Thumb and Finger.
He did.
JP Finger still doesn't know how to do a figure 4 leg lock. We found that out.
Yeah.
I was hoping. I mean, every time I'm hoping, but it's not to be. We had an amazing opening match. We had the champions versus the challengers. We had Xander Killen and Braden McBride. I mean, could they have made a tag team of two people I like any less than those two?
I don't know.
I can't stand either of those guys, man. Especially Braden McBride. That kid doesn't like me very much either, from what I gathered. They took on the Shug and Dante Leone. Absolutely amazing match. Hey, should we talk about the you kept having to make sure where you were sitting at on Friday night?
Yeah.
Had to keep the view behind you open.
Yeah.
No, it's always cool to have special guests in the house. I'll just say that.
Absolutely.
And somebody came, checked out the show. They had a pretty good time. Didn't do any moonsaults.
No.
Didn't come off anybody's chest, but I had a good time at Hawkamania. Did you?
I did.
You were a little under the weather.
I was getting a little over the. Yeah, I was getting over.
You didn't finish your barbecue.
I did not.
How do you not finish your barbecue? Yeah, that's when I knew you were sick. If you don't finish your barbecue at the Wildwood Saloon,
Yeah.
there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
I made the mistake of drinking Bloody Marys before the show. Don't do that and try to commentate. Bloody Marys make your mouth really dry.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough water during the show to keep...
You're not getting enough water during this show either, huh?
Well, I had too much breakfast, I think. It's making my mouth, and it's, again, making me thirsty. But, no, it was, like I said, man, just great energy. When are we going to be back?
March 30th.
March 30th.
Yeah.
Going to be back at Hawkamania. Is that Lucas for Losers, or is that in Walcott?
Lucas for Losers being Walcott.
Okay. Then, where March 2nd is...
Dubuque, end of the road.
Well, I know we're in Dubuque, but I can't remember the name of the show.
End of the road.
You make the flyer. You don't make the flyer, but you see the flyer before I do. So.
Yep.
End of the road, March 2nd. It's gonna be a fans bring the weapons match, Alex.
Yeah.
What weapons you bringing?
I'm not a fan.
I'm bringing some weapons.
Are you really?
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna bring a flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a gun.
You should bring a paintball gun.
Nope.
Merrick Brave loves paintball guns.
AK-47. I'm gonna go to Walmart.
You can't get that there, bro.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely sure. We'll just play. What was the song New Jack used to play? Natural Born Killers. AK-47 is the tool. Or that was in Straight Outta Compton. I'm getting my rap songs mixed up. I'm terrible. But no, it's I'm gonna bring some stuff. I got some ideas.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Who you picking in that match?
Reign Victoria.
You gonna pick Reign Victoria?
Yes, Dubuquers got to stick together.
Oh
Regal.
yeah, you Dubuquers. You know what was upset me?
What?
I got to town kind of late at the last show after some travel issues.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to Monks.
You like Monks?
I love Monks. You went to Monks last night without
was at
me.
Monks last night.
I like Monks. I like any place where I can get a coffee and a beer at the same time.
Yeah.
They need to have coffee. They have coffee beer.
Probably.
Or beer coffee. There's a coffee milk stout, I think is what that's called. There is such a thing as coffee beer.
Fuck.
But I do love me some Monks in Dubuque. It's right down the street from the building. I also love Shot Tower.
Yep.
Pizza place.
Yep.
Need to walk myself down to Paul's Tavern sometime and try a burger. I still haven't done that.
Still haven't been to Paul's?
Nope. Is it? What about? Can we go to the real Deli Paul's?
I mean, that's up to him.
I miss the real Deli Paul.
I do too.
We need to get him back to a show.
Yeah.
We need to get Thomas Montgomery back to a show.
Yeah, what's going on with those guys?
We need to get Thomas Montgomery to listen. Well, the first thing we need to do is get Thomas Montgomery to listen to a show.
We need to get him to listen to our show.
When he finally hears me talking about missing him at shows in 2025.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a busy month.
It is. Also, we got coming up Pipe Dream Classic next week.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
The poll is up right now. I think
It
the
is.
poll. Well,
as of right now, 1994 is winning with 38%. It is almost won so many times that I'm trying not to get my hopes up. 2008 is in second place with 25%. 1999 right behind there with 24%. And 1989, the year I was born, only with 13%.
I know 1994 has been a year you've been wanting to do forever. So
Yes. Absolutely.
But Alex, I think that's is it
We're about an hour.
Is it about that time?
I think so.
We getting the go home queue?
Yep.
We got anybody here that can help us out?
I'll see. Let me tell you something, baby.
Dust.
It's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes here live in living color, here to do the plug.
I was worried, Dust. You was a little late getting the show today.
Do you know why I was a little late?
Why was you late?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Oh. Were you still?
How many times did you fall for that last week?
Did you just get back from Vegas?
Yeah, I was in Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. There's wait, why did they show me on commentary?
I think this thing restarted somehow.
Yeah, I don't know what you did there. Really, you having troubles?
I think we're having some issues.
You having thunder in paradise?
We're having some thunder in paradise. I don't know about any of that.
Thunder in paradise. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
But nah, Dust. We talked about that earlier. I'm excited, Dust. That was a good pool party.
It was a good pool party.
I saw Brandy was there.
She was there.
It was a pool party, but it was a little cold, so you know, Brandy did not wear her pool attire. I was very upset. But I know you're excited. I know you're excited, Dusty. Who'd you like that press conference?
So the Kiss.
You like Sonny Kiss?
Nyla Rose.
Wait, what about Kylie Ray?
Kylie Ray, Smiley Kylie.
Yeah. But Dust.
Yeah.
It's about that time, man.
About that time.
Yep. It's not 6:05.
It's not 6:05.
Nah, but it's about that time. Are we sponsored by Spam?
Yeah, I don't think so, Regal.
I know you like the Spam. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send an email to Mellow Yellow.
Yeah. I'm
gonna get Mellow Yellow to sponsor us.
That sounds good.
The official drink of Dusty.
The official drink of the dream. That sounds good. No, we can't do black. We gotta do white. What?
Were you helping Alex design the t-shirts?
Yeah. Yeah, Alex needs to help design the t-shirt. It doesn't work because it's black font.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be a white t-shirt, I guess. It can't just be white. Vintage heather, I guess. Alright, let me do the plugs.
Yep, go ahead, Dusty.
Was Margaret on this week?
Yep, she was.
Follow Margaret Adele at Margaret Adele. Bells in the Cell. Follow the podcast at Off the Chest TR. Follow Alex at Warden Real Smart Alex. Follow Regal at SCW Regal 444. Anything else?
Nope, I think we're good.
Alright, we'll see you next week, baby. Hit the stop button. Alex!